In this episode, we're going to unbox the secret language of silence. We often assume that when the house goes quiet, the communication stops. However, the reality is exactly the opposite. By the end of this video, you'll realize that what we call nothingness is actually the most data-rich moment of your dog's day. We spend so much time talking to our dogs. We give commands, we use high-pitched praise, and we fill the air with noise. But have you ever noticed what happens when that noise ends? When you're just sitting there. To us, it's just a gap in the day, a pause. But for your canine, this is the most active phase of your relationship. Think of it as a silent interview. In the absence of verbal noise, your dog is finally free to focus on the background data of your existence, the subtle signals you don't even know you're broadcasting. Today, we're looking at the hidden lessons and vibes dogs learn in the quiet moments, and the profound secrets about you they've already discovered. The Bio-Data of Stillness. Dogs don't need words since they have a biologic, broadband connection to your internal structure. When you are quiet, their senses go into high definition. Scientists call this social eavesdropping. In the silence, your dog is observing your heart rate and the frequency of your breath. However, it goes deeper than just heartbeats. In the absolute stillness, dogs practice what researchers call olfactory mapping. When you aren't moving or talking, the air currents in a room stabilize. This allows your dog to smell the subtle shifts in your pheromones with surgical precision. They aren't just smelling that you're there. They are smelling the residue of your day, the lingering scent of the people you met, the places you sat, and the internal chemistry of your mood. To them, your silence is actually a loud, clear broadcast of your recent history. The language of soft eyes. One of the most beautiful things a dog learns in the quiet is emotional mirroring. There is a specific look dogs give us, often called soft eyes. It's that squinty, relaxed gaze that occurs when oxytocin, the love hormone, is flowing. When you sit in silence with your dog, you aren't demanding anything from them. This is the safe harbor effect in action. In the wild, animals are rarely still together unless they are in a state of total security. By choosing to be still next to you, your dog is confirming that you are their apex protector. They learn that your presence isn't just about food or fetch, it's about shared peace. This teaches them that they don't have to be on guard when they are with you. They learn that your energy is a sanctuary, and that realization is what creates a dog that is calm in the house and focused in the world. What we miss, the gap. So what are we missing? We often miss the check-ins. A subtle flick of the ear toward us. A sigh that means, I'm settled because you're settled. When we are too busy to be still, we miss the chance to show our dogs that we are aware of them, too. We also miss the vulnerability loop. When a dog closes their eyes in your presence during a quiet moment, they are performing an act of extreme submission and trust. They are literally turning off their most important defense mechanism because they believe you are watching the door. If we are always staring at our screens, we miss these micro gestures of devotion. We miss the moment our dog chooses us all over again, simply by deciding to be vulnerable in our shadow. The 2.0 bond, the Epiphany. If you want to upgrade your bond, you have to start valuing the silence. These moments are trust deposits in your relationship's bank account. A dog that can be still with you is a dog that feels safe. This redefines what it means to be a leader. Real leadership in the canine world isn't about being the loudest, it's about being the most grounded. When you master the art of shared stillness, you stop being just a provider, and you start being a partner. You begin to see that the most important lessons your dog learns aren't the ones you teach with treats. They are the ones they observe when you think you aren't teaching anything at all. The rhythm of synchronization, 60 seconds. One of the most profound secrets dogs discover in the silence is your autonomic rhythm. In the quiet, without the distraction of toys or treats, your dog's heart rate actually begins to synchronize with yours. Scientists call this physiological coupling. When you are truly still, your dog isn't just sitting near you. They are matching your nervous system. If your breath is shallow and fast, they feel your anxiety as if it were their own. But if you take a deep, grounding breath in the silence, you are sending a biological, all-clear signal. In these 60 seconds of shared stillness, You are literally teaching your dog how to feel. You aren't just coexisting. You are becoming a single, synchronized emotional unit. The Watchman Protocol. In the silence, your dog also learns their most ancient professional role, the watchman. When the house goes quiet, your dog's acoustic map of the environment expands. They are tracking the neighbor's footsteps, the wind in the eaves, and the distant hum of the world. But they aren't just listening for threats. They are watching how you react to those sounds. If a floorboard creaks and you don't flinch, your dog learns that this sound is safe. Every quiet moment is a training session where you are the compass. By remaining calm in the silence, you are validating their world. You are telling them, I am in control, so you can rest. This is how a high-strung dog becomes a peaceful companion, not through commands, but through the silent observation of your confidence. The mirror of the soul continued. Finally, the quietest moments are when your dog performs a micro-expression audit. Without the mask we wear when we are talking or playing, our faces settle into our true emotional state. Your dog is a master of the inner eye. They notice the tension in your brow or the tightness in your shoulders that you've been hiding from the world. In the silence, you cannot lie to your dog. They see the secrets you keep from yourself. But here is the beauty of the canine bond. They don't judge the secrets they find. They simply offer their presence as an anchor. They learn that even when you are sad, tired, or overwhelmed, you are still their safe harbor. The silence doesn't just reveal who you are. It confirms that, to them, who you are is always enough. This silent audit eventually creates a feedback loop of healing that few humans ever consciously recognize. When your dog sees your hidden stress and responds not with a demand for attention, but with a heavy, grounded lean against your leg or a deep, rhythmic sigh, they are offering a neural reset. They are inviting you to drop the mask entirely and join them in the present. In this shared stillness, your dog isn't just learning about your pain. They are actively absorbing it, mirroring your need for peace until your own heart rate begins to slow. It is the ultimate lesson in unconditional acceptance. The realization that in the eyes of your dog, your most broken or exhausted self is still the person they choose above all others. You aren't being watched by a judge. You are being held by a witness. Next time you find yourself in a quiet moment with your dog, don't feel the need to fill it with noise. Just look at them. Notice the soft eyes. Feel the shared breath. They are learning who you are in the silence. If you want to dive deeper into the science of the canine soul and move beyond the basics of pet ownership, join us. Hit the subscribe button and let's explore the incredible connection we share with these silent observers. Because the more we listen to what they have to say, the better we become for them. I'll see you in the next episode.